Standard 11th Business Mathematics Exercise 2.5. By the principle of mathematical induction, prove the following. 7th question. 5 power 2n minus 1 is divisible by 24 for all n belongs to capital N. Let's declare the question as P of n. Okay, so let P of n is equal to 5 power 2n minus 1 is divisible by 24. So next step is step 1. Put n is equal to 1. So substitute here wherever n is there, put n is equal to 1. Okay, so P of 1 is equal to 5 power 2 into 1 minus 1, which is equal to 5 power 2 ones are 2 minus 1, that is equal to 5 square is 5 5s are 25 minus 1, which is equal to 24. They have given that is divisible by 24. So we have got the answer 24. 100% will be divisible by 24. Okay. So you can write it as is divisible by 24. The step 2. Assume that the statement is true for n is equal to k. So the statement is true, we'll just declaring, okay, declaring the answer. Here we are not going to prove it. Wherever n is there, put k, okay. So P of k is equal to 5 power 2k minus 1 is divisible by 24. So you can declare the answer because we are assuming only, so you can declare the answer fully, okay. Step 3 is to prove that P of k plus 1 is true. So here you will have to prove it, okay. So P of k plus 1, that is in a let statement. Wherever n is there, put k plus 1, okay. So P of k plus 1 is equal to 5 power 2 into, in the place of n you will have to write k plus 1 minus 1. Don't write is divisible by 24. We will have to prove it, okay. So leave with this minus 1. So your next step is 5 power, just multiply this 2k here inside for both the terms. So 2k plus 2 ones are 2, then minus 1. Formula is a power m plus n is equal to a power m into a power n. So you can use this formula. So which is equal to 5 power here 2k into 5 power 2 minus 1. So which is equal to, keep this 5 power 2k as it is. This 5 square will become 25 minus 1. So now we need only divisible by 24. The number should be divisible by 24. Try to replace this 25 with 24, which is equal to 5 power 2k. This 25 you can write it as 24 plus 1. This minus 1 as it is. So which is equal to, just multiply this 5 power 2k here and here. So you will get 5 power 2k into 24. This plus is there as it is. Again 5 power 2k into 1 is 5 power 2k. Then minus 1. Now this is first term is already into 24 we have got it. So you can declare that as divisible by 24. For that only we are replacing 24, okay. So if you get a multiplication of 24, that number will be divisible by 24. Now going to this term together, so just see a step 2. So 5 power 2k minus 1 is there, the same 5 power 2k minus 1, but what we have declared is divisible by 24. So therefore here also you can write it as divisible by 24. Altogether this is only P of k plus 1, so you can declare that as P of k plus 1 is true, okay. Therefore P of k plus 1 is true. Hence, by the principle of mathematical induction, P of n is true for all n belongs to capital N. So this is the answer for your 7th question. By the principle of mathematical induction, prove the following. 8th question, n into n plus 1 into n plus 2 is divisible by 6 for all n belongs to capital N. So let P of n is equal to n into n plus 1 into n plus 2 is divisible by 6. So your step 1 is put n is equal to 1. So in your let statement, just put n is equal to 1. Okay. So P of 1 is equal to 1 into 1 plus 1 into 1 plus 2, which is equal to, don't write as divisible, so we'll have to prove it. Okay, so which is equal to 1 into 1 plus 1 is 2, again 1 plus 2 is 3, so which is equal to 2 3s are 6. Now you can write as which is divisible by 6, because 6 is there, is divisible by 6. Therefore, P of 1 is true. Your step 2, assume that the statement is true for n is equal to k. So now in your let statement, just replace your n by k. So P of k is equal to k into k plus 1 into k plus 2. So your right hand side, n into n plus 1, n plus 2 is there. So it will become k into k plus 1 into k plus 2. Here you can declare the answer, because we are assuming only. Okay, so you can declare your answer divisible by 6. Step 3, to prove that P of k plus 1 is true. So P of k plus 1, that is when you again go back to your let statement, write wherever n is there, k plus 1. Okay, so which is equal to n is there, so k plus 1, again n plus 1. So in the place of n, k plus 1 plus 1 more 1. Now n plus 2, so you'll get k plus 1 plus that 2. So which is equal to k plus 1. This is k plus 1 plus 1, it will become plus 2, k plus 2. Again k plus 1 plus 2 is there, so plus 3, k plus 3. So now just see your step 2, you have got k into k plus 1 into k plus 2. Try to replace these terms. Okay, so k plus 1 and k plus 2 is there, we need one more k. So what I am going to do is just interchange this and write k plus 3 of s term into k plus 1 into k plus 2. So I just split up into this part separately and this part together. That is, two terms will just separate it. Okay, so that is k plus 3 one full part and k plus 1 and k plus 2 separately. Okay, so now what I am going to do is k with this term you will have to multiply, again 3 with this term you will have to multiply. So that is equal to k into k plus 1 into k plus 2. That is your first part. Now this plus is there, put plus. 3 with these two terms you will have to multiply. So 3 into k plus 1 into k plus 2. So which is equal to your first part, we would have replaced these terms. So it's divisible by 6, therefore you can declare this divisible by 6. And for your second term, 3 into k k plus 1 into k plus 2 is there. So just put some values and see. I'll just write, for example, we'll just assign some values and check it, okay, whether it is a multiple of 6, we are getting it. So here 3 into, I'll just put 1 here, okay, so 1 plus 1 into 1 plus 2. So that is equal to 3 into 1 plus 1 will become 2, 1 plus 2 will become 3. Just multiply and see. 3 into 6 will be there. So that is a multiple of 6. Okay, 100% will be divisible by 6. And one more example, if you want, you can do it. 3 into 2 will just replace 2 plus 1 into 2 plus 2. So that is equal to 3 into 2 plus 1 is 3, 2 plus 2 is 4. So if you keep this 3 as it is, 4 3s are 12 will be there. Again, this is also divisible by 6. Okay. So therefore the conclusion is, you will get one even number and one odd number. So that will be the multiple of 6. Okay, 100% will be the multiple of 6. Here also we can see one odd number and one even number is there. So multiplying, that will be the multiple of 6. Therefore these numbers 100% will be divisible by 6. Okay. So therefore you can declare this. The same thing only we have taken here. So you can declare that this divisible by 6. First part is divisible by 6 and your second part is divisible by 6. Therefore, P of k plus 1 is true. Hence, by the principle of mathematical induction, P of n is true for n belongs to capital N. So this is the answer for your 8th question.